1, go. Yeah, so really, goal of the warm-up is going to really just be getting out of bed for some of you. Quite literally, I think I saw that. And we're just going to try and articulate each one of our vertebrae. I see some cats, cows, that's some child's pose. That's great. Roll back. You can think about starting on one end and moving it from side to side or top to bottom. You got about 20 more seconds. Good job. Awesome. Last 5 or 6 seconds here. Then coming up to a double kneeling position, okay? Double kneeling, I want you to grab your hands across your chest. All right, I'm sitting back on my hips so that they're not moving too much. If that doesn't work, come up out of it, okay? But the goal is not moving down low, all right? You're gonna gently forward fold, all right? Round your back, we're gonna rotate off to the side, then laterally flex our body, bring our body up into a big extension, okay? Still sit back on your hips, and then in that extended position, rotate, laterally flex, and come back around, and we're just gonna tick-tock now, back and forth. So, forward flex, round your back a little bit, keeping your butt on the floor. In this rounded position, twist, then laterally bend, come back up. In that extended position, we're rotating, then laterally flexing, and back around. So I want to emphasize flexion and extension. That's the forward and backwards. Lateral bending, lateral flexion, lateral extension, reflection, and then you're going to rotate as well. So we're getting all those components for another 10 seconds. Awesome. Okay, so the next part is going to be some hip cars. Again, it follows just what we were doing. We're going to do some controlled articulated rotations. I'm going to clasp my hands in front of me while laying on the side. Okay, and my goal is then going to be to bring my top leg up, point it towards the ceiling, and then this is where it gets fun. You're going to try and keep that height. You're going to internally rotate. So from here to the side, it will be up towards the, kind of like a dog fighting a fire hydrant, and then I'm going to swing my heel backwards as far as I can, bring it around, and then reverse that back, kind of like you're stepping over a small dog or a gate. Okay, we're going to do 50 seconds on one side. At this rate, we're only going to do 40 seconds on one side. Ready, set, go. So laying on one side, go slow. Create some tension in your arms. I'm flexing them. Okay, I'm going to pull my knee up towards my elbows, my rib cage. Point the knee up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to internally rotate your thigh. You're going to swing your heel behind you a little bit. Feel your butt stuff working. And then that's going to come back around and end up so your thighs are side by side. And then you reverse that movement, which will probably feel more natural. Back up and around. You're only going to get maybe 2 or 3 on each side. We only have 10 more seconds. Go slow. So we're going to go ahead and do the other side. We have 40 seconds on that side. You're going to grab the arms, kind of pulling tight. One knee's coming forward. That knee's going to aim towards the ceiling as best you can without rolling. Internally rotate the hip, and then bring it back out and around and through the front. And then it's kind of like you're stepping over a gate to bring it back. It'll feel more natural probably bringing that leg forward. Yeah, look pretty good, Celeste, Beth, George, good. It's just focusing on the hip, not your back bending or anything. Some of you probably go a little faster than you need to. That internal rotation is not easy to swing your heel to the sky, okay? All right, last 5. And then rest. So hopefully those are a little bit looser. You get to join me kind of in this bear sit position, okay? Go heels down, feet just chilling, right, nice and tall. So for the next kind of 50 seconds, we're just going to tick-tock back and forth. I want you to get both legs off to the side to 90-90. So you got your front shin and thigh parallel to each other, right? Your thigh and shin, the sides are parallel. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer now, and all we're going to do is hang out there for a little bit, and then we're going to brace those arms out in front, rock back a little bit. You're going to get onto the balls of the back foot, so that heel's up in the back, okay? Heel down in the front, and I'm just going to rotate, and then I'm going to switch, and we're going to come to the other side. So we're going to practice the rolls and holding. Okay. If at any point you just got to put your hands down, go for it. Cool. And then if you feel good, we're going to come up and over the other side. This is really just a party trick. Good. Oh, I see some tightness in there. Some of you are going to do your homework later. GK. Good. We'll do one more there and back. Good job, everybody. You can add a little stretch, reach into it a little bit. Nice 𝐼𝐸. You can bring your hands across your body, up and over, other side. Good job. All right, so not too bad, but now we're just doing a little straddle, legs out wide, about 50 seconds here, feet wide. Cool. It's really bad that my pants are black on the black mat and then my legs match the floor, so it's kind of disappear down here. I gotta figure that out. I gotta get some bright colors like y'all. We're just gonna hang out in straddle position. You can go forward. Think about a flat back if you want, right? There's gonna be a difference between the back flat or the back rounded, okay? So play with that a little bit. Most of you, I think, sit now for a living, so let's stretch out a little bit of the hamstrings. Feel free to move side to side. We're gonna do a little bit more in a moment, but you got another 20 seconds. Reach your one foot, reach the other. Nice. About 10 seconds. You're gonna come up into a squat position. We're gonna do some squats and some reaching and rotating as we continue through our little warm up, all right? So coming on up. Our next little bit is just squats with a reach. I'm pulling in my elbow with one knee and reaching like a ball on the other side, then I'm gonna come up, we'll do the other side. So a little squat, maybe you're here, one hand on the thigh and just reaching into the back seat, okay? Squat down, reach into the back seat, okay? Maybe you got a little more crazy movement. See if you can get into a squat. So hang around in the squat, you can pry your elbows into your knees and wiggle around a little bit. Reach up, almost like you're gonna make the letter Y with both arms, right? Cool. Nice job, everybody. You can do short pulls. All right, last 5 seconds there. The next one is just going to be alternating lunges with a little rotation. So step back, step forward, whatever space you got. You want to put your knee on the ground. If you're just feeling like it's early and your legs don't want to work that much, go for it. All right. Now, if you can start to think about your midsection, let it do the turning rather than just your arms swinging the body, like the weight at the end of a sock. Stretch out. Those muscles are going to work, 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 work. All right. Continuing to expedite the end of our warm-up. Our last bit is a plank with side-to-side hip drops. So you're going to hold a front plank, and then you're going to try and lower your hips to one side, touch the earth, come back up, and then do it to the other side. So I'm rotating onto the sides of my feet to get there, okay? So we're here for just 40 seconds. You're in plank. Try to put your left or right pocket on the floor. Come back to center, do the other side. Ready, set, go. You might feel like one side's a little tighter than the other. Hopefully we stretched them out a little bit. You're already about halfway. Try not to shift your weight too far forward over your shoulders. All right. Cool. So, kind of like a plank is a static hold. This next part is going to be dedicated to isometrics. Again, if I'm looking off camera, there's all of your smiley faces on a much larger screen for me to look at. We're going to do 2 moves on one side, and then a hold kind of in the middle, and then we'll do the same 2 moves on this side with a hold in the middle. So what it's going to mean is you're going to take whatever you want, one hand, you're going to hold one arm up overhead, okay, and just one arm out to the side. One arm up, one arm out. You're gonna hold that for 20 seconds, okay? The clock is gonna run for the entire time, 20 seconds holding that. From there, we're just gonna flip over, and you're gonna do a single arm, single leg high plank hold for 20 seconds. That can easily come down to the floor if you need to, okay? Or become 2 feet and one arm, all right? So that arm that's up, right? I'm gonna rotate very fast with control and go right into the next 20 seconds, all right? Then we're going onto our back one last time, and you're gonna sit up and try to hold reach for your toes for 20 seconds, okay? That'll then go right into here for 20 seconds, which is then into this side, and we're gonna end up getting through 2 rounds. So the next 4 minutes is gonna be a lot of isometric holds, 20 seconds at a time. We done listening to Keith talk? Good. All right. Finding your ready position. If you wanted to hold a water bottle, a Sam Jr., a dumbbell, a kettlebell, you can, go for it. Just put it down carefully between, okay? I'm on my right-hand side if you're following along. Try to bring the whole family, lady. Bring them, make them do it. It'll be child abuse. Ready? In a good way. Set, and we're holding. So I got one arm up, my legs off the floor, and you're trying to scoop the back into the earth. Just one arm out to the side, okay? So our goal is gonna be to breathe through stability, okay? Breathe with a stable base. 5 seconds, and you're going right into that plank, okay? 3, 2, 1, go for it. So high or low, 2 legs over one arm off the floor. Okay, you got 10 more seconds, then you're rolling on your back again, and you're gonna reach for both feet. So kind of a little right, split it down the middle, left, split it down the middle, and change. On your back, sit up, hold. Reach for your toes. Your body looks like a human teardrop. Now you're in kind of crunch position. Sit up higher. Yep, there you go. Good job, Sam. Okay, then we're opening right up in 3, 2, 1. Get the object of your desire. Woo! Now the toes stay. So if you have that extra weight, you're sitting up against that resistant force down. 5 seconds. The legs are going to be a little lever to create some pull. Change. Oh, don't fall over. Oh, don't fall over. Use your fingertips like toesy woesies for 8 more seconds. And change. Hopefully you're getting down to the floor carefully. Okay, that was the first set. Wrapping up here in about 10 seconds. We're doing it all again. This is what a kettlebell feels like. And one arm up, one arm out, long legs. Woo! Legs don't go as long with heavier weight. Make sure you're using anything heavy. You can put it down carefully. Insert your own Mitch Hedberg joke. 5, 4, 3, 2, change. High plank hold. Oh. 8 seconds. Change. That was more of a fall. All right. Good. Reach for your shins, your knees, your ankles. Your hamstrings might be a limiting factor in this one. Reach for the sky. Just holding. Change. Open it up. Single arm hold. Hollowed out position. One arm hold a kettlebell, the other one just reaching to the side. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Single arm high plank hold. Opposite leg comes off the earth. It's a bird dog in a push-up position. 5, 4, and then we're holding for the last 20 in that toe touch position, change. We'll hold a little longer just so everybody can get into position. I think for y'all to miss out. Just quick 4-minute ab round. 5, 4, sit up higher. 3, 2, 1, rest. Ooh. Ooh. Everybody feel their biceps working? You shouldn't have, no. All right, so we're gonna hopefully get through 3 rounds of this next part. If you have a martini glass or something like your water cup, Mary, perfect. We're doing get-ups. A shoe would work really well if you want. Okay, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna do 10 sit-ups on one side, okay, weighted on one side. Then we're gonna kind of actually get off the floor. So we'll call that functional training, getting off the earth. And then you're gonna amount to a 20-second L-sit hold. So, this is what I mean. This is the no weight. You got something in your hand, the other hand is not working, okay? I'm gonna try and sit up, okay, with one hand, okay? This other hand can help me kind of grasp for the air, and if you need to, it can be there on the floor, but you're coming up. We're gonna do that 10 times, okay? Then we're gonna do 5 kind of half get-ups. So that just basically means you're gonna try and do it to a little more of a twisted position, okay? So after you do 10 just kind of sit-ups, okay, you're gonna try and actually move the hips a little bit and come back down, all right? And we'll do 5 of those, okay? Then we're gonna do the other side, 10, 5, and then we're gonna try and hold the L-sit position. So we're gonna try and hold our body making the letter L, and then lift our legs off the floor. All right? Hopefully that gets right in here, down low, all right? Sweet. All right, enough keep talking. Let's do the first round together if you can. So literally the cup of water, like don't spill. If you're actually gonna do it, that's great. Yoga block works. It can be your kid, Shweta, if you wanna try and hold your kid in one arm. No, all right, a kettlebell will get really heavy. We're gonna do single arm sit-ups, 10 on one side. Ready? Set, I got my legs out kind of long for bigger leverage. Up for 1, curl down slowly. Back up for 2. Good, we'll keep our eyes on that weight, keep the arm vertical. Up for 3. Good. And if you need to use that free hand, go for it. 4. Good. 5. If you need to put the weight in front of you, it will now assist you. 6. It's now weight to help get you up. 7. And you can aim for that vertical line at the top. 8. A little stretch in your armpits and lats from all the sitting you're doing. 9. I picked up my pace because I was cheating. 10. So now I'm going to kind of just lay all the way back. Lean to the left side, lean away from the weight, look up at it, and just sit up till your hand is on the floor. Nothing too crazy. And then slowly curl back down. There's 1. Now the goal here is to not use your bottom arm. If you can't, get it out of the equation a little more. 2 more. Maybe you're just going to use the elbow. Or not at all, Mira. Good job. And 5. Okay? So 1's probably got a little momentum. The first 10, the last 5, I like that. A little bit more bias to one side. Let's do the other side. Sit-ups. Okay? Arms up, weights out. 3, 2, 1, 10. Back down. 9. Remember, use the weight to help you with the arm in front of you. 8. 7. You've got a free hand to use if you need it. 6. 5. Nice, Pete. Raise the roof. 4. 3. Chest up tall at the top. You're not round at the top. 1. I think that's about 10. Now we're going to rock off to one side and just raise up a little bit. 1. You get to your forearm, you can get up to your palm. 2. Try not to use it at all. 3. 4. And 5. So if you're feeling sadistic, you'll actually go up against a wall or a couch and try to lift your legs off the earth. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to lean away. We're going to go in 3 seconds. Squeeze legs together, lift them off the floor, go. We're going to try and get whatever amount of 20 seconds you can get. Whatever amount of 20 seconds you can get right here. My heels are barely clearing the floor. I want the least amount of height and the most amount of work for 10 more seconds. All right, Megan? Pull the abs in, sit up tall. You're not at the computer. I'm a proud sailboat billowing in the wind. Rest. That should have burned. Not so much here or here, but right here. Okay, anybody? Okay. All right, we can do all that again. Beth, how are we doing? All right, good. Affirmative nod. I like that. All right, round 2. 10 sit-ups on one side. All right, cool. And then 5. 10, 5. Ready? Let's stay real vertical. Go. 1, 2. Christy, you good? You're just working as well. Okay. There you go, Mira. Take your free hand, wrap it across your body like you're pledging allegiance to a badass body. Oh, I forgot to count. Let me get started. Ryan, what number are we on? Okay, good. Perfect, last rep, thank you. Okay, 5. Now, if you're feeling really good, get up to one knee without using your other hand. Okay, so let's call this, you've got both hands holding a beverage, and you need to get up to a half kneeling position to give the toast. Okay? We'll call this almost there, George. If you can get to there, hopefully you get that knee off the floor. And then you don't need no life alert. We'll do this on our own. All right. More just a task. Nice rock, Lise. Good job. I think we're on the other side, but that's how I want you to start playing. We're building a full get up with no coaching. All right. Other side, 10 reps. Now, try to use as little momentum to get there. Think about curling one vertebrae up. How are we doing, Dan? All right, good. I think there's about 4 more. All right, and then you got your option for your get up. How are you going to get up if your hands were bound? You're going to hold your weight with both hands. Keep it up above your head the whole time. Yeah. Okay, I think we're coming up to our 5th get up. We got to get up to get down. All right? So that means we got 20 seconds of L sit. All right? So find your ready position, however you're going to be there. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Oh, my hands are on the floor helping. You better believe it. Last 3 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Oh, don't you know, we gotta do it again. 10 on the get-ups. Feel free to stand all the way up, okay? And fun challenges include using no hands, with or without the weight, okay? Bye, Celeste. All right. Cool. 10 reps. Ready? Set. Go. I said we were doing 3 rounds. It's only going to be like 60 sit-ups or so. Bye, and then it's time to get up. No rules, just get off the floor. You can hold your dog if you got one. And it's small enough. Like the floor is lava. Okay, then we'll get the other side. 10 up, and 5 all the way up. If you notice you always step up with one leg, maybe try to vary the pattern. If you know that you always swing the right foot over, or the left foot under, or you fade right before you come up, you can play with different options. Where the ball is positioned in space relative to your body is going to change how that load or angle feels. Good, get up, go for it, Beth. Shift your weight into the left side, come all the way up if you can. Full stand. Awesome. Good work, everybody. We got to do our 20-second L sit still. I wouldn't forget about that. All right. Good job. All right. 20-second L sit. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. Okay. Do a little lifting with your abs. Okay. 10 seconds. Maybe your quads are starting to cramp a little bit. 5. Lean into it a little bit. Lean forward. Rest. Quick check. How we doing? Cool. I got one little finisher I want to fly through, but you go through at your own pace. All right. So I'll show you what to do. You do it and you go. Okay. It's gonna be 2 moves. Side plank with some thread the needle or hip drop. Some way or another, you gotta be able to count to 10 reps. And then we're going back into the hollowed out position for either hollow body rocks, okay? Which is just pretty much what we've been doing, practicing kind of rocking up. Where was Mary? At least you're gonna crush this on the hollow body rock. I saw you getting up, okay? And we're just doing reps of 10 for 4 rounds. So left, right, down the middle. Again, so this is what I mean. Side plank. I want you to try and get your elbow to touch the floor. 1, 2. When you do that, your hips are coming up and twisting. 1, okay? 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then you're getting into this hollowed out position. You're gonna rock up. 1. So now you are a rocking chair. 2. And again, I want it smooth, like a ball, rolling, okay? Not, okay, so take that spot of your spine and curve it out. Questions? Cool. I see a lot of really confident people. All right, it's a good way to start Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. This is it. 10 rounds. I'm sorry, 10 reps, 4 rounds. Or the other way. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3. Elbow back up to the sky. 4, from your knees or toes. 5, if that bothers you, just do hip drops. 6. Try to get your elbow to touch the floor. The shortest distance is going to be that straight line. And then get to the other side. This round should go by a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're following along with the bouncy ball at home, I'm on the hollow rock. I'm going to start low, get a little momentum coming back, and then forward is 1, back, forward is 2. You do not have to get all the way up. 3, I'm kind of got my arms surrounding my head. 4, legs squeezing together. 5, 6, you can go into even more of a cannonball. 7, if an Easter egg feels better for you, and you can still feel your abs working, cool. 9, 10. Okay, side plank. Red roll. Oh, thanks, Damien Marley. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, I know we had some nice stretching at the beginning, but by the end of this, you will have accumulated a large volume of, I said a large volume of work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, scorching. Sound legs. Yeah, wherever you need to put your arms, whatever length you need to make your legs, please do so. All right. Round 3, 8. Downhill. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fourth and final round. 2 rounds would have been a piece of cake. 3, you're like, yeah, no problem, Keith. But 4, good, now I gotta ask a little bit of you. I'm gonna have a sip of water too, George. Not too much because I don't want you. All right, I see people in their side plank. Let's rock and roll. As many of you are almost there, and this is your last few repetitions or your last sets, please make them your best sets. Quality right now. If you got 8 good ones, give me 8. You can come back and do 2 later. Ooh, let's go. Almost there, Pete. Ooh. Woo. Yeah, body rocks if you're doing them right. All that bloat should just be getting kind of ripped apart your abs. Feel free to unmute yourself if you'd like to, folks. I'd love to know how you feel. I'm gonna go ahead and say congratulations and end the recording so you can really speak your mind.